So, welcome to day 16 of our Thank My Heart 28-day heart exercise challenge. So, we continue with our seated exercises for those who can't stand doing exercises. Now, we're going to continue with our steps on the spot in sitting. We continue with those exercises in sitting to warm up our muscles, and then we are going to start our heart stretches. Like I said before, you breathe in as you go all the way to the top, and you breathe out slowly as you come all the way down. Now, as a disclaimer, please consult a healthcare professional before starting any new exercise program, especially if you have an underlying heart condition. And if you at any time feel faint, dizzy, or you have a chest pain, stop immediately and consult a doctor. So as we continue with our nice heart stretches, we slowly breathe as we're doing the exercises. Take a sip of water if you feel like sipping on some water for hydration, and then continue with our upper limb strengthening exercises. So we start off once again with our elbow flexion, shoulder extension, elbow flexion, shoulder extension. Just repeat a few repetitions on either side just to warm up those muscles, stretch out those upper limb muscles for the thoracic cage and also for your thoracic spine. Now we're going to do bilateral extension to the shoulders and bilateral flexion to the elbows as we're working on our thoracic spine as well. Remember your posture and your breathing here. Now we're going to start our rotations, shoulder rotations. Really work on just really stretching out those tensed muscles of the shoulder on either side. Now just do what you can tolerate. Don't overdo it. Don't do too much too soon. Relax each time you go into a little bit of resting. Now abduction, we're going to go into shoulder hitching and elevation and depression just to loosen up the neck muscles as well. Okay, now we're going to do bilateral shoulder wraps. Okay, elbow and shoulder wraps, really bilateral shoulder wraps, rotational work. Okay, just to loosen up all the muscles, strengthen as well the thoracic cage, heart muscles as well. And just do a few, have a rest, and continue. Now we're going to go and loosen up in rotational format those shoulders, muscles, and tensed neck muscles. Okay, so we're going to go into retraction and also protraction of the shoulder. Okay, really good and effective exercises for the upper limb, the thoracic spine. Remember your breathing as well whilst you're doing these exercises. Also remember your posture. It's really important that you remember sitting up in a nice straight manner. Now we're going to go into some stretches all the way, horizontal flexion all the way to the top, and just stretch out there and then slowly come down as you're coming down. Really nice horizontal flexion exercises all the way up to the ceiling and slowly back down. So you can do a few repetitions. Don't do too much too soon. Just do what you can tolerate in regards to repetitions. Okay, so do it at your own pace. Always make sure that you're in control. Okay, and now we're going to do some rotational activities. Really warm up and strengthen out the muscles of your upper limb. Okay, all the way to the sides and back into neutral, and just take a rest there. Okay, now remember to focus on your breathing as well and focus on your posture. Now we're going to go into really nice rotational activities. Once again, this is the second repetition. Like I said, you control the repetitions that you can stretches over to the head. Now those really work the muscles of the rib cage and your chest wall. Okay, so do, like I said, a few repetitions, what you can tolerate at this point in time. Don't do too much too soon, and relax. And now to the other side, all the way over to the head. Really nice stretches to your upper limb, your rib cage and your thoracic spine, all the way over to the head. Repeat slowly and just repeat as much as you can tolerate, bearing in mind your breathing and also bearing in mind your posture in sitting. Now these exercises are ideal for those who are in sitting or have difficulty with mobility or have difficulty with standing for long periods of time. Now we're also going to do some gentle reaching out from a seated position. Gentle reaching, control your posture and control your breathing at the same time. Really nice stretches to the upper limb and to the rib cage. Always have a rest intermittently. Reach out, nice reaches with your controlled posture and also controlling your breathing. Now we're going to relax our shoulders, so shoulder elevation and depression, and also now we're going to work on isometric work with the resistant band. Okay, so working on shoulder extension, and then all the way you continue working on shoulder extension and abduction at the same time. Okay, so like I said, control your repetitions, do what you want to, you feel you can do, don't do too much too soon. Now we're working on one arm as the other, we're going into abduction, we're going into extension of the shoulders on both sides. Have a rest there, just relax, make sure everything is in alignment, and we're going to end up by doing some really nice cool down or slow down activities. Our heart stretches all the way up to the top as you breathe in, and all the way down you breathe out as you come down. Okay, so we're going to slowly warm down, slowly relax all our muscles of the upper limb, and we're going to see you